Hi everyone, I'm Karina,
Hi, I'm Emma.
and welcome to Moksha Canada's podcast called The Artist in You. It is a podcast where it's time to give artists a platform to showcase their talents.
And you can find us on all social media under Moksha Canada.
Today we have a very talented guest. Her name is Janae Alicia. So Alicia, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Well, hello everyone. As you know, I'm Alicia and I'm your Junior Miss Galaxy Canada.
Thank you so much for coming. That's an amazing achievement. So do you want to talk a little bit about how it's been to be in pageants and how you got started doing pageants?
Well, I started doing pageants like back in the Philippines where I was born. I did a lot of like performing and stuff. And then when my mom saw that and like my stage presence on the stage, she thought about me trying pageantry. And then I made it to the grand finals in 3 different pageants back in the Philippines. And when I made it to Canada, I did the Junior Miss Calgary pageant. And though my reign has ended there, my pageant journey has not stopped. And then I prepared for a while for the Junior Miss Galaxy Canada pageant, and I moved to Toronto. And just for me, pageants in general is a great way to improve your confidence, your well-being, like meet other youth and people that are kind of interested in the same things as you. And also, it's just a great stepping stool for what's to come in the future.
I love that. That sounds super impressive. It is super impressive. And so congratulations. That's great. So you said you do a lot of performing. So you do a lot of singing. Do you do like dancing or anything? Do you want to talk about the arts that you're involved in?
Well, I'm actually a member of the Young Canadians. I actually perform at the Grandstand show with them. I've been with them like for 4 or 5 years now. And yeah, we sing, we dance, we occasionally act, but it's mostly singing and dancing. And it's a wonderful experience for me. And a lot of
That's
people.
awesome. Yeah. How many people would you say are in that?
Around, well, like since of the pandemic, well, I think maybe around like 100 or like 50 to 100 in that range.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. So what have you been up to during the pandemic time? Have you got interested in any new hobbies or, instruments, any dancing online from home, singing online from home? What have you been doing?
Well, because of the pandemic, I wasn't really able to like sing and dance and perform like in person. So I tried to improvise and support the charities I've been supporting, and help the Fiesta Filipino for an online concert once, actually, all around the globe, all around the world. And also, yeah, I've done a lot of singing and dancing, of course. I've also discovered this new thing called diamond painting, but I feel like because of this global pandemic, that I've done a lot of community service to help contribute a sense of belonging through that, through acts of kindness. And I've been speaking in behalf of my causes. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, but also because I want to become a doctor, I'm doing an online course right now for biology, which I think kind of got me a little bit of a taste for my future dream.
Wow, that's really great. Like, you must be super busy, but you're staying productive and you have stayed productive in the quarantine and everything, like how you were saying. So kind of sounds like myself, but honestly. Like I try to stay as productive as possible, even though it's hard to be motivated sometimes during everything going on. Like I feel like if you do as many things as you can and like educate yourself and work on things, then after the pandemic, you're just gonna have so much knowledge and have gained so much experience that otherwise you probably wouldn't have. So it's cool.
What are you looking most forward to after the pandemic?
Well, I think that after the pandemic, that's a great it's a finally time to communicate with my friends like without having to wear masks or social distance, to connect with them like and recap from where we left off before the pandemic. It's not like social media isn't a great way to connect with people across the globe or with your friends in the same in a few blocks next to you, but it's just because of the pandemic, we had to like follow the procedures and rules so that nobody could catch it. And I think that after the pandemic, I'm so looking forward to meeting my friends again, but also finally being able to do like the charity events that I've been hoping for, because I wasn't able to inspire as much youth as I've been able to in the past through online. And I think that it is finally a great time to like not only contact with my friends and family, but also to just help others in need and to continue to support the charities I've been supporting.
Nice. That's
Mhm.
great.
You do so much good work for social causes and things, so that's really great. Congratulations on that. It's super inspirational too because you're so young. So, hopefully other people are going to follow in your footsteps and things like that. So do you have a piece of advice for youth that you would give to people who look up to you?
I just want to say, believe in yourself and dream big. I think that those are two important things to reach big, dream big, and follow your dreams no matter what. People might say that your dreams that they might hurt you, they might throw shade at you or hurt you in any way, but I just say to keep going, have thick skin, because in the end it's you're the one that's reaching for your dreams, it's not them. So you have to play it out the way that you want to, and you have to control it, kind of your path, not others but your path. And also to be kind to others along the way, because those relationships and friendships can really help you in the long run.
Mm-hmm. For sure, yeah. Be yourself because everyone else is taken, and you can truly achieve anything that you set your mind to. So just keep working, keep pushing, stay on that grind, as some of the Gen Z people would say these days, and just keep working hard, and
Yeah.
you'll achieve everything that you want. So I think now would be a good time to show your first performance video. So we will show that now.
Sometimes you think you'll be fine by yourself, 'cause a dream is a wish that you make all alone. It's easy to feel like you don't need help, but it's harder to walk on your own. You change inside when you realize the world comes to life and everything's bright from beginning to end. When you have a friend by your side that helps you to find the beauty you want when you open your heart and believe in the gift of a friend, the gift of a friend. Someone who knows when you're lost and you're scared, there through the highs and the lows. Someone to count on, someone who cares, beside you wherever you go. You'll change inside when you realize the world comes to life and everything's bright from beginning to end. When you have a friend by your side that helps you to find the beauty you are when you open your heart and believe in the gift of a friend. And when your hope crashes down, shattering to the ground, you feel all alone. When you don't know which way to go, there's no signs leading you home. You're not alone. The world comes to life and everything's bright from beginning to end. When you have a friend by your side that helps you to find
So is there anyone specific or maybe more than one person that you looked up to or is your inspiration?
Well, I think that the inspiration I most feel comes from my family, because ever since I was born, ever since I got into performing, ever since I all did pageantry, all those stuff, they always been my cheerleaders and always been supporting me no matter what. And my supporters are there up high on their list as well. And my friends, they've always been there for me. And when I was feeling down, they were there to cheer me up. And I would choose them because they inspire me through the lives they lead, the love that they give me, and the support every day. So
Mhm. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, that's amazing because you actually have like really close relationships with people you actually know in real life, like your family, your friends, the people that support you in life and in your career, which is like doing the pageants, doing singing, dancing, acting, all of this stuff, right? So like you can look up to a celebrity that is an amazing singer, a dancer, but it's not the same connection that you have with someone who actually like does kind things for you and like shows their love for you and things like that. So yeah, great answer. But to change the topic a little bit, I want to know, what is your favorite song right now?
well, my favorite song, well, that's kind of hard to say. And I think that it might be hard for a lot of people, include like who does a lot of singing as well. Because well, I kind of look up to Celine Dion in a way. I really like her songs because I started with singing her songs. So like My Heart Will Go On, To Love You More, those songs I really like. But I'm always also into K-pop, as in the pandemic, it's really my comfort genre of songs. So those two are definitely my faves.
Awesome, awesome. So on that note, we will now show Alicia's second performance video. So enjoy it.
I've been to so many moments in my life where I can't find anyone to turn to but you. Only you, always you. It's when all that's around me are fallen, you will remain the hands standing just for me. Only you, only you. In my weakest times you were so strong. When all hope is gone, you carry on. I draw my strength from you when I can no longer find any of it in me. 'Cause you are my life, you are my strength. I can't fight the battle alone. I can make it through when I'm with you. 'Cause you are my shield, you are my soul. You're breathing life into my heart. All the love that I have comes from you. Always I've been lost in the middle of nowhere, and I can't find my way home. I'm so lost without you, but you have pulled me through. You took me in your arms and you rescued me from the dark, and now I'm finally home. I feel safe 'cause now I'm with you. 'Cause you are my life, you are my strength.
now we're gonna play our traditional game. It's called This or That, and basically you just pick one thing. Do you prefer hmm, online shopping or shopping in a store?
Well, I think for me, online shopping is definitely safer, but I'm gonna go the risky way and go for in-person shopping for me. I just think that it's really fun to like see, like really see, not like on a screen, to see what's on there, like to see if it's your style, and you get a change in it as well because there's no option to see what you would look in it online, unless in the future that might happen. But probably not going to, but that would be fun. I think that in person, because like you get to change in it and see how you feel in it, like if you vibe with it or you don't. I think it's just easier to shop um, uh, in person because there's no wait as well. So
Yeah, I like that point. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say online just because more options, more like stores that don't have in-person stores. Yeah, I do like trying things on, but the only thing I've ordered online that didn't fit me was a bathing suit. So,
I'm gonna say for this week, I'll say online shopping because recently I've been doing more online shopping whereas I feel like in previous weeks I've said in-person shopping just because yeah, the same points that you guys were kind of saying like about like trying things on and things like that. And it's also kind of fun, like you can be with friends when you're shopping in person and stuff. But I'm gonna say online shopping for now because you can find some cool things that you don't really find in person at the malls and things like that. So I've gotten some interesting outfits and some cool stuff. So yeah. So I'll ask the second this or that question. Fruits or vegetables?
I think fruits. I think it's just something that you can eat whenever, wherever. Um well, if the fruit can survive. I think that like it's more fresh for some reason. It's easy to bring with you, like you can hold a banana or an apple and put it in your bag, whereas vegetables it needs to be stored somewhere and then put placed inside. So I think definitely fruits for me.
I like that. I like that point. It's really true. But yeah, I'm also gonna pick fruits not because of that reason, but that is a good reason. Just because I love like all fruits. Like I'll eat any. Like I'll eat banana, apple, cherry, like any type of fruit. Like I don't think there's any fruit that I don't like. Cause some people don't like bananas or blueberries or something, but like I like everything.
Hmm. Unlike Emma, I don't like every fruit. I'm not a huge fan of bananas, and maybe a couple other fruits, but I do love strawberries and cherries and raspberries, blackberries. So I will definitely say fruit for this answer.
All right. Hmm. Do you prefer working alone or working in a team?
Well, for me, it kind of depends on the situation. Sometimes I can be like an independent worker, but usually I would go for that. But if it's like something that I will need the opinion of others, like a really hard question, uh, like math, sometimes, but then I would ask for their opinion. Like I would ask them for advice, and then if they have time, of course, and I can ask for them, then I would definitely pick for a group because we can hear the opinions of others despite just one opinion, unlike one opinion. So it's kind of controversial, so kind of middle, but mostly independent.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Oh my gosh, all your points are so true. They're so good. um, I'm gonna say I can't decide. Honestly, both. And same with what you said. It depends on the situation. Like sometimes when I'm songwriting, like I can't really songwrite by myself. Like I songwrite with two songwriters, and then with girl power, I songwrite with all the girls. So it's like Yeah, it honestly depends. But I do like both. Like sometimes I like being super independent, but then other times I love hearing like other people's ideas and stuff.
Hmm. I think for this week, I will say working in a group just because I feel like you get things done faster because you can kind of divide up the workload, whether it's like a school assignment or even songwriting too. It's like ideas kind of bounce off of each other a bit faster than they would if it's just you. But I also enjoy my alone time as well, sort of like, like Emma, you were saying, because working independently, you kind of have all of the control, whereas in a group, you have to take into consideration everyone's input and stuff, which can be challenging sometimes. But I'm just gonna ask one last question. Let me think about this one. Okay, do you prefer to wear neon colors or pastel colors?
Sorry, what was the question? Do you like or do you dislike? Or
Like, which do you prefer to wear, like neons or pastels?
I prefer to wear pastels. I personally think it's like a softer, nicer look on for me. It might vary for different people and their likings as well, but for me, I personally like pastel. It's just really soft, and my favorite color is pastel purple. So, so that's definitely pastels for me.
Yeah, I say pastel too. I think it's more calm and softer, like you said. So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't really wear neon either. Like it's only the special occasion, like a party or girl power stuff or whatever.
Hmm. I'll also go with pastels. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like I go through phases where I actually do wear a lot of neon for like TikToks and performances, videos, things like that, because it really pops. But in my everyday life, it's definitely pastels, like pastel pink and like mint, like purple, violet, and stuff like that. Well, violet's not really pastel, but like a light purple pastel type of color. That's actually the color of my room. It's pretty cute. Yeah. So we actually just have one more question for you. It's a traditional question that we ask every week on the podcast. So Emma, do you want to ask her the question?
Sure. So, okay. If you could invite three people to dinner, living, dead, fictional, or real, who would they be?
Well, I would pick probably just my family from the Philippines. I know it's real life. It might not be the answer that you would have been expecting. Sorry about that, but I think I would choose my family back in the Philippines because it's been a really long time since I connected with them in person, and also because I actually planned to go to the Philippines, but because of COVID, that we couldn't go to the Philippines and see my family. So if I would those three people, it would probably three of my family members back in the Philippines, like my cousins or my aunts and uncles.
Yeah, no, that's a good answer. Don't be sorry. Like lots of people say their family, and it's true. When you haven't seen your family in a long time, you obviously want to see them. So,
For sure, for sure. And I could assume that a lot of people could relate to that right now. So yeah, that's a relatable answer and a good answer. So just say your social media platforms so that everyone can follow you.
Well, my personal Instagram account it's me Alicia with a Z for the it's. There's also Junior Miss Galaxy Canada for my pageants, updates on my pageant and my appearances. Um, and my Facebook is Janae Alicia Ventura, my name. And yeah, it's pretty much my social media.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. So yeah, everyone go and follow her, like, comment, also like and comment and subscribe to Moksha Canada as well. But yeah, you definitely want to follow Janae Alicia because she's super successful and talented. And yeah, like you're just gonna go super far because you're already so young. So when you're older, you're just gonna be like a huge star. But I'll also say my Instagram as well. So my Instagram is at karina.b, CARINAA.b, and I also have a tie-dye shop on Instagram at to die for shop with the number 4. Facebook and YouTube is just my name, Karina Bianchini. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's Karina Bianchini XO.
And my Instagram and TikTok are Emerald B Music. And my Facebook, YouTube, and music on all streaming platforms is under Emerald B.
Perfect. So yes, go follow us, hype us up. And so yeah, thank you to Alicia for coming on the podcast today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you everyone watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.